Hello, everyone, and welcome back to TimeToRole's Campaign 1. This is episode 103. Let's go over a few things, and then we'll get right into the story, seeing as we're starting slightly late. Um, First things first, let's talk about the elephant in the room. We haven't streamed in a month. Uh, Various reasons for that, and honestly, all of them are valid. People going on vacation, people having to deal with familial issues, people moving. Actually, we won't be having Nate or Squirtle tonight because both of them are in the process of. One of them is unpacking from a move, and the other one is packing for a move. So we're a lot of things are happening very quickly. I've personally had a couple of issues in my family, dealing with some deaths, near deaths, and some other issues that can't be ignored. I've traveled. I've been in the car for about 80 hours in the last 4 weeks. That's a probably not an understatement. I'd say anywhere from 70 to 80 hours, just because of traveling back and forth and being available. And I am starting to understand that and gain an appreciation for simply being home. But we are here. We are going to be playing. We were down 2 players today, but that is fine. The story must move on at some point. So here we are. If you're new here, please hit that follow button. Greatly appreciate it. We do try to stream every Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. But obviously, adult lives get in the way. It's part of it. Subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube, and if you're listening to this over on the podcast side of things. We are live every Sunday, most of the time, or at least every other Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. I feel like I should do every other Sunday at this point, just given how interrupted we've been with this campaign, unfortunately. But we are crawling into the end and relatively close to the end of this story. There's still some things we need to deal with and touch on, but we're pushing towards the end, so just got to make a push as a group. But either way, let's get into the story, and we will go from there. Oops, that's the one I wanted. Don't know why my Twitch screen is up on my main monitor. Come on.
Was it Vegas?
You got
Oh
shot
no, that
at.
wasn't the last time.
Well, you weren't
was-
shot at, but
I'm sorry.
A few
What?
times ago.
literally the year that Brett and I started talking, he goes to Vegas, and was it 2016, and there was that shooter.
Yeah, the shooter in
the
Vegas.
The Vegas massacre. Holy shit!
Yeah,
You were there?
I was in the airport.
Okay.
If we would have stayed an extra day, my buddy would have suggested we have gone. We went to that show, so.
Oh,
that was fun.
That's crazy.
A little bit.
Not moderately terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like I woke up the day after that, and I was like, "Oh my god, Brett!" Like we barely started talking.
You weren't there, were you?
You know, he messaged me like, "Hey, just in case, because you knew I was in Vegas. I'm fine."
Jesus Christ!
Yup.
I
That
did
was
not know
fun.
about. I did not know about that. That's fun.
Yeah. I was literally standing in the airport, figured out which way everything was happening, and I made sure there was a row of slot machines between me and that window.
Just in case.
Good idea.
Just in case a stray one comes flying at you.
And yeah, and obviously it was far enough. Like there were some fuel tanks that were on like the edge of the airport property that he was apparently taking pot shots at.
That dude was using a fucking belt fed too, so he was. Jesus Christ. Well, I didn't realize that. The more you know, I guess.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah, if you could call it that.
I don't know if I would call it.
If you could call it that. I don't know.
I was being very sarcastic.
Oh, absolutely.
The guy that I was there with is a police officer, and it was like as soon as we heard everything was going down, he was like, pulled up an app on his phone with like the police scanner stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and was listening to, what was going on and like translating it back to me. And yeah, for a long time they had no idea what was going on.
Well, yeah. Jesus. It's the second largest mass casualty event in United States history that wasn't involved with like Civil War.
Good times.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right. Well, that's a fun way to start the stream.
Right?
But,
Speaking of mass casualties.
Speaking of mass casualties, let's get into this game.
Yeah.
I might need a refresher on what the fuck happened.
Yeah, that's what I was about to get into before we were talking about IRL mass casualties. God. Okay, that's nothing to laugh at. Rest in peace. Anyways, okay, last we left off, Rat Bastards, after successfully stopping the Elder Kintari that is responsible for carrying Arune upon its back, you managed to upright the beast by a combined effort of bombardments from Ebrax below and a pocket kraken to distract the beast and wake the beast up.
Sad doot noises for pocket kraken being gone.
As you watched Gilgamesh, a demigod, getting eaten by a Kintari, you had the strange realization that you are a lot smaller in this world than you thought. You manage to aid the king in stopping the rapid descent of this Kintari and Arune itself, and saved not only Arune but also Ebrax from an imminent, effectively a tsunami, from a massive continent crashing down into the ocean. That could have been really catastrophic. I took some time to think about that. I was like, damn, a landmass that large crashing into an ocean, like that'd be a lot. Be a lot of dead people. But you did manage to fly back up and assess the damage here in the capital city of Esperoir. You gathered that the death toll was a lot higher than you expected, whether that be from the sudden shift of gravity, people getting swept off their feet by water draining out of the lake of life. You make your way back to you made your way back to your visitor's lane compound, your home away from home. Elka, you went down and checked on your family. You learned that everybody in your family's estate, for the most part, was unharmed. Some with broken bones and bruises, but most of them are alive. However, when you did make your way back, you did notice two corpses strung out near the outside of your house that you're staying in. And it was
It's my brother and his fiance, correct?
Yep, it was that of your brother
Look at me
Pavin.
remembering.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm a good girl.
No. It was that, but yes, it was that of your older brother Pavin and his fiance Celeste. You, after some quick thinking by both Alan and Vivra, you did manage to bring Celeste back to life, using was it a reincarnation spell, or no? Didn't Alan do like a true resurrection or something like that? I can't. Then write it down.
I don't remember. I
did regular resurrection.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah, you did resurrection. Right. You did. So that's a 7th level, right?
Yes.
Okay, so with Beep's help, I forgot Beep was involved. You can cast resurrection. The fuck?
Yeah. Call
Oh yeah. Okay. Either way, did manage to bring Celeste back, and upon her waking up, what came out of her mouth was, "Where am I? And where's my husband?" And that's where we left off. So she begins to look over to her left, where you have Pavin, and actually, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a good visual about what this compound looks like. So here we are. Where you would have Pavin
Okay, that's
and
exactly how I would picture it.
Yep.
No, it's actually not.
no. I tried to make it to how I imagined it. The hot springs
Yeah,
off to the left, and
You're good. I'm just being a smartass.
fair enough.
We had brought them into like a living room, so I think we'd be over here.
Yeah.
Or maybe in this room. No, this one. I don't know. There's no like sitting room.
Yeah, I'm
I
I
sorry.
mean, there's this one up here, but it's more of a dining room.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe bring him up, bring him into there. That's fine. Lay him across the table. We can feed or mind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the big of a deal. Let me grab their tokens real quick. Heavens, it's fucking cool ass token, and dude, he looks so cool. Look at this motherfucker.
I'm laughing at it.
I'm laughing at Tiny Weaver.
I just noticed you. What the hell?
I feel like I
You're
get
me
smaller every
size.
time.
Weaver
real
small.
Guy, they can barely fit into the chair.
Mom said it's my turn on the resurrection.
I'm confused.
Wait, what's up, Tom?
Why are you confused?
Where is Weaver?
He was very tiny.
I was like a quarter of the size of one of those
Oh,
squares.
So either way, you guys are in here. I should grab Alan's token as well. As she wakes up and looks over to her left, she sees Pavin laid out on the table, lifeless. What is, out of all of you, who has the highest passive insight?
How do you tell that?
I guess just tell me what your insight modifier is. Like, what's your
Mine's
bonus?
a 6.
2.
5.
Negative
Oh,
10.
just a 1. I thought my intimidation is 7. I thought I always get my eyes messed up.
Okay. Reason why I
You
asked.
get your eyes crossed.
Yeah.
All right. So you said +6 is Zane's?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So as she's looking around, panicking and she's not panicking. She's frantic. She kind of locks eyes with all of you, specifically you, Elka. And then she immediately starts looking around, as if she's on guard. She's very.
Do you remember what happened?
She's also, mind you, she's clearly weak. Given
Right.
that resurrection is a very harsh process.
You need to take it easy.
Right. I'm among friends, and you see her kind of like start to sit up. Ori's here. I believe Orphelia is also here. And then Elkis and Archer were out helping. Where is Orphelia? Oh wait, that's right. She's down here. Okay. So Orphelia would have aided in this situation. So as she goes to sit up, Orphelia will like offer her a hand to kind of like help her sit up. Everything was falling. People were falling out of the sky. Griffins were grounded. And then Pavan, as she looks over, she starts to tear up a little bit.
I'm gonna like wrap my arm around her shoulders and just like rub her back while she's talking.
And she looks confused for a second, almost as if there's a mental block. Going to actually, Mousy, can you roll a d20 for me?
Yes.
Thank you.
16.
16. Okay. Pavan caught me. We were doing fine enough. He was trying to help others, and it was like he just dropped dead, and next thing I know, I watched him drop, and everything's blank. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. You should rest.
Okay. I don't know what happened. Okay. Rest is good. And then she like kind of looks, and her eyes kind of narrow at the door, and then her eyes widen as she tries to focus on the doorway. Right, rest. How am I alive?
We revived you. Resurrected you.
It was by my hat. Beef's just looking very proud. This is his first time doing it.
She looks. Thank you. Can you do that for him?
Oh, of course. I just have to rest. I'm not that good at this.
Right. And Alan kind of speaks up. Don't you worry. I'll make sure his body's all preserved and whatnot. What is Thaddeus doing? Because there's a lot of people that'll notice you slipping away, sir. Oh wait, you do.
Slipping into the barrel room to get wine from the kegs.
Check your DMs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'd say passive perception. Weaver would absolutely notice you, or Ophelia would notice you. And
I have true sight, so I definitely would have probably noticed.
Yeah. Arval would just immediately look at you like, the fuck?
He's too distracted right now to really care, though.
Yeah, it's
And yeah, my general stance is as long as he's not doing.
That's
yeah,
exactly
as
how
long as
it
he's
really
not
feels.
getting into too much trouble.
It's like a toddler. You see them run off to a separate room, and you're like, oh well, at least they're not. Hopefully, they don't do anything too bad.
It's fine.
Yeah, the little toddler waddle.
Anytime he's drunk, he toddler waddle.
Just with a smile on his face. Just well, yeah. Celeste just kind of looks. Okay.
Do you like some wine?
I'm gonna smack it out of his hand. Whatever he's holding, it's gone.
Make a attack roll. And Thaddeus, make a dexterity saving check.
Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass. Hopefully.
Unarmed would be plus my dex, right?
Plus your dex and proficiency since you're a fighter.
Yeah, so 26.
Oh yeah, that wine bottle's gone. It didn't break. Oh, we'll see if it broke.
Roll for Constitution of the bottle.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. That's a natural one.
Yeah, fucking bro.
Yeah,
and then I would also like to smack Thaddeus upside the head. So I'm gonna jump and smack him upside the head.
All right, that will be another attack roll.
16.
16 hit you.
16 armor class.
Yeah, so it beats it. So you get smacked in the head. Are you intending to do damage with this slap?
No, I just want him to knock it off.
Okay, so you get a nice little smack on the side of the ear by Elka.
I'm trying to bring some wine to our friends who have had a bad
He does
day.
not need wine right now. She needs
Everyone
rest.
wine.
I need you to go sit down and shh.
I'll go sit here.
As Thaddeus walks into that room, is there like just one handle to that door, or is it like a double door?
It's like it's like a parlor door. It swings open. Side, like it has 2 doors.
I might grab one of the chairs and block the door from opening.
He beat me to it. As we both start walking over there.
Alan like immediately just casts prestidigitation to clean up the wine on the ground and the glass, so no one steps on it. He just shrugs his shoulders. Let's get our friend to a bed here. Maybe we can discuss what to do next. So, both Orphelia and Alan will aid Celeste to a bed down the hallway. As you guys are doing tomfoolery stuff with Thaddeus.
Some of this,
Hold on, I gotta see.
we're
if
not
there's
doing
anything I can do.
tomfoolery.
What can I
We're
do?
keeping him from doing tomfoolery.
He's doing what would be natural for him to do in a situation like this to help people. Bring them alcohol.
We just went through some near-death experiences. I don't need to drink. I need to rest.
Orphelia will kind of like Walton. She's asleep now. Alan is doing his best to make sure she's not on death's door.
Thank you.
Hey Zach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Lehman's tiny hut here.
It's a 10-minute casting time, but okay.
I'm aware.
Okay.
And Thaddeus is not allowed to get in.
Jesus. Okay, I'm going to, for the sake of fairness to Todd here, I am going to give Todd an opportunity to see if he notices you guys blocking him in here.
Drunk.
That doesn't matter. Thaddeus, go ahead and make a perception check. We'll say with disadvantage, given that you are sulking and moderately intoxicated.
I wasn't intoxicated. I was bringing intoxicants to others.
Buddy, you
Oh,
drink.
He sounded pretty intoxicated.
Buddy,
You sounded really
no.
intoxicated.
Todd, as soon as the fight was over, you drank fucking poison from your gourd.
Okay,
You-
that's true.
You are.
Okay,
He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, no, you're right. I did
You're
do
right.
that.
I'm always.
I literally have it written down in my session 102 notes. Thaddeus drunk as shit on poison.
Okay, what am I drink? What am I? No.
Per-
What am I rolling?
What am I drinking?
What am I drinking?
What am I drinking?
Pass,
Poison.
perception check at disadvantage.
Perception at disadvantage.
Yes. 16. Okay, I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need Zane, Vivra, and Beep to roll a stealth check.
Oh, not good at that.
Well, could be worse. I
Actually, I'm
guess.
not awful at it.
What did I need? I got 17.
You guys are just quiet enough that he doesn't notice. Sorry, Todd. the dice decided that.
Oh, we're not done yet. Hold on. I'm in love with a drunken sailor. I'm in love with a drunken sailor. I'm in love with a drunken sailor. See you in the morning.
Or he hears this and just goes, I'm going to
in
bed.
love with a drunken sailor. I'm in love with a drunken sailor. I'm in love with a drunken sailor. See you in the morning. What? Me? Out.
Lehman's tiny hut is now cast. Oh no, the door's just
She's
sealed
too
off.
quiet.
The door's just sealed off. Beep just can't hear anything inside of it.
There's a ward like literally in the door.
What
Walking.
Yeah, this is the first time you've really cast this spell a whole lot. I think you've cast it once before. What's the translucent color of the force field?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make it match. It'll be gold. It'll be like gold, like the Cordeorum.
Oh, okay. There you go.
It's so pretty.
It's a little bit bigger than that, but you get the gist.
Yeah.
It's almost a rainbow.
Yeah, so you guys just see this golden dome appear around Beep or Arvel. And immediately
You're lucky Todd is sober, or I could make some comments about a golden dome.
I'm sure you could. Yeah, so anyways, dome forms around you. Reminder for this spell, you cannot, once you leave, it dispels.
Yeah.
So
I'm just leaning against are these like chests? I'm assuming they're chests.
yeah, they're like storage chests. They're
He's just gonna sprawl out on
or
I'm not moving until he shuts up.
Ophelia, like you see telepathically, Ophelia's just like levitating pillows and blankets and shit. And she has her hands up and she just kind of like Doctor Strange like floats stuff over and like she puts a pillow underneath Pavin's head, just for the sake of it. She like floats pillows and blankets towards you, Beep, and she's like,
Yeah, I let him through, obviously.
yeah. She's like, I assumed I assume you're gonna be preoccupied over there. Yeah.
We have to keep the monster at bay.
Fair enough.
He's too dangerous to be left alone.
So you lock him in a storage.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Little do they know, it's filled with alcohol in here.
Oh,
He'll
That's the hope.
wear himself out.
So everybody on the outside of the bubble hears that muffled as it was coming through a wall. For the sake of so for Lehman's Tiny Hut, it's one of my favorite spells because you can you can choose what you hear and what you don't hear, and you can choose what passes through material wise through. It's so great. You basically just create a soundproof bubble and also an indestructible bubble.
It's a really big fuck off bubble.
It's a big fuck off bubble, yeah. That takes 10 minutes to cast. It's very very useless in battle unless you cast it prior to battle. But Ophelia, look at you two. Both Zane, Weaver, are you gonna sleep in there as well, or are you gonna go find a bed?
I'm gonna find a bed.
Okay.
This one will find a bed.
You guys have fun. I will have my own fun.
I'm gonna hand beep an alchemy jug. Just be like, enjoy.
Thank you.
I'm gonna walk
Do
out.
you need
with that.
anything else?
I should be just fine. If anything, bring me liquor.
Oh, you need
I'll,
booze?
just point, I'll point to the alchemy jug. Is that not what Zane gave you?
That's true.
Or
It can do. It can
I'll
do.
make it mead.
or
I'm
Ophelia,
pretty sure it can. Yeah.
or Ophelia kind of like floats over, since that's kind of her standard mode whenever she's not fully in battle. She kind of floats over and she just pulls a wine bottle out. Don't know what you like, but here you go.
I'll take it. Thank you.
You know, I'll say, Weaver, you do notice where she pulls out of. She under her coat, you notice that there's like a pocket on the inside of her overcoat that she just pulled that bottle out of for somehow.
I'm not that surprised. We've seen bags of holding and whatnot before, so.
Yeah, you gather that potentially she has some sort of pocket dimension stitched into her jacket.
That tracks.
Yeah, so she kind of like floats over and, well, I'm gonna go check on our patient. Make sure Alan isn't overstressing himself too much. The guy tends to cast a lot of spells when people are in danger.
This one knows that feeling.
Well, you all have fun. I'm going to enjoy the peace and quiet and hopefully the prevention of our friend from leaving.
I like how there's a skull and crossbow now on Todd's.
Roll for cirrhosis.
Jesus. Okay, so all of you? Oh my god! Natural one, no, Todd, buddy. I always said that there's no way Thaddeus makes it to the end of this campaign. I think that's probably accurate.
Because he's pickled.
We open up the door and Thaddeus is just barely alive. He's been drowning in wine that's been stuck. He's been letting it all flow out from all the barrels.
Jesus Christ. Literally drowns himself in booze.
Thaddeus laying on his back with his head tilted back in one of those barrels of wine is slowly dripping wine into his mouth.
Jesus Christ. So anyways, long rest? You guys want to do one of those? Okay.
Yeah, I need to actually.
Alright. Okay, so all of you do wander off to bed. It is later in the day at this point. Are you gonna fall asleep here in the tiny hut?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, you did just cast a 7th level spell, so I want to make sure. As all of you go to bed, you begin to dream about various things, and, for some, your dreams are, more booze enticed. Eventually, Thaddeus does stop making noise. You don't hear him snoring, which is... You don't hear him snoring as you turn on the sound coming from the closet every once in a while just to check in on him. You don't hear snoring and you don't hear breathing, but I'll leave it to you whether or not you're concerned. I did just roll, so we'll see.
I don't know. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna roll. Todd, high or low?
You suck at rolling. Go low.
Right in the middle.
They're considered low or high.
1 to
It would be 1 to 10, 11 to 20.
Yeah.
yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
10 is low. Yeah, 10 is low.
Okay, fine.
I changed my mind. I would probably stick around just in case.
Just yeah, that's fair. That's entirely fair.
All right, so I guess Arvel does give a little bit of a shit.
Okay. You hear no breathing coming from inside the closet, but you do hear a dripping sound. Just a little bit of a drip every once in a while.
This one will check on him.
All right, I'll leave the hut up.
I'll walk in, make sure he's still at least somewhat alive.
Thaddeus.
Yes.
I'm going to need you to roll a death saving throw.
This is how he dies.
Don't worry. Don't worry. He has 3 opportunities. Oh no! Oh, never mind. He has two opportunities. Jesus Christ! Yeah, we were supposed to make a medicine check. Yep,
If
17.
I die this way, at least I'll be proud of it.
You have noticed that Thaddeus has drank so much that his liver has given out and his heart has stopped.
Okay. I will first give the just as a reflex a cure level 1 cure wounds.
Okay. That stabilizes him to the point where his heart is beating again.
How many hit points am I at? 0?
You were at 0. So the reason why you were rolling for death saves is that you poisoned yourself beyond your resistances. And then you decided to continue drinking, which is also a poison. I then rolled a percentile die, and I said if I roll below a 30% on the percentile die, you're gonna start going into shock, through like alcoholic shock and alcohol poisoning. And I rolled a 15.
Okay. Well, I have 152.
Yeah, you
If I die this way, this is fucking great.
You deteriorated very quickly. Your HP is now at 6
6? Okay.
because of the cure wounds, but you are still unconscious and still.
Oh wait. 152 is my max.
But you are no longer at 0 hit points.
Okay. This is gonna be 6. Okay.
There's nothing in the player handbook to handle alcohol poisoning. I'm just rolling with it. Okay, yeah, so Greater Restoration, I'm gonna say, let me go ahead and,
I guess
I would probably get rid of the drunkenness, right?
yeah, that would get rid of the poison. Let me roll a d8. I want to see how many hours into this long rest that this happens at. Okay, yeah, 2 hours in, Vivra, you wake up and check on him real quick.
Oh, okay.
So okay. So the Greater Restoration takes. You are no longer poisoned. However, you are still unconscious. And Weaver, you notice that his unconsciousness is not due to the poisoning, but due to his body's just shut off right now. Just a lot of.
But is he in danger of dying anymore?
With your medicine check, he's breathing normally again. And your greater restoration cleansed his liver.
I will drag him away from the barrels just to make sure he doesn't like drip any into his mouth or anything like that.
His face is covered in booze, like straight up just, and there's a puddle of booze that's started to dry all around him.
That tracks. Well, now assuming he is not, if he is no longer in danger, I will go ahead and leave him there. Or will I?
Are you sure about that?
No, I am not.
He does smell. He does
I'm gonna
smell
have
bad, by the way.
I'm gonna have Arval speak up. Vivra, just bring him through, and once you get him to a bed, I will block him from getting back in.
Very well. And I will drag him out.
He's like 100.
Unceremoniously.
He's like 110 pounds. You could easily drag him.
Yeah.
I mean, remember, I am not the strongest.
True. Make an athletics check just to make sure that you are. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, you're good. You manhandle him enough that you're able to get him in
There's
there.
just a trail of wine.
There is a trail. There is a slight trail of like odd colored liquid. Follow it. Like his boots are dragging on the ground. He smells like liquor.
Yeah, but I'm also me, so I don't really care about that.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. I'll dump him in the bathtub. to sleep it off.
Just put like a very
Oh,
tiny amount of
shit, where
cold
did
water
we
in
go?
it.
We're going
You
over
moved
here.
too far, damn it.
We're going over here.
Boop.
There we go.
Yeah, you just kind of like chuck him into the
Nah, I
bathtub.
don't chuck him.
You just,
Him. I will place him down.
yeah, if it was up to Ori, Ori would have just fucking like
Yeah, I
Harlem,
know.
If it was
Harlem,
Ori, he would've-
Harlem Globetrotted him into that bathtub.
No, I know exactly how Oreo would have done it. Ori would have done it like I'm sending you the GIF.
No.
Just throw him.
Yeah,
Yee.
yeah, it's accurate. Okay.
I find that offensive.
Oh, because you're the listener.
Oh my god. Okay. I will say, all of you do hear an odd dragging sound echo through the hallway randomly at like 2-3 hours into your long rest, but it eventually goes quiet. Weaver, you're able to head back to bed,
Okay.
and get the rest
Obviously
of your...
come back to Arbol and let him know that, hey, I dumped him in the bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
Did you fill it with water?
No.
Damn.
Fuck you.
You did this to yourself.
The distant fuck you emanates through the halls.
Just echoes.
I have seen the darkness of the death again.
Jesus Christ.
Alright. Well, are you staying here or are you gonna go rest in a bed?
This one will stay here if you do not mind.
I don't mind the company. Just don't snore.
This one does not have the wherewithal to decide that.
Well, try not to at least.
Very well.
And then Peep's just gonna like position the pillow on the chest. He's just gonna lay back on it. Like a true cat. The bed is anywhere.
Okay, so you guys managed to get a long rest. You were full HP. Spell slots are refreshed. It is a brand new day.
Was
As you-
Thaddeus able to get a long rest with that? With
Oh,
everything?
yeah. Once his liver restarted and his heart restarted, yeah, his body went into shock. His body went into shock and he just passed out. So yeah, he definitely got a rest. May not be the best of long rests, but it's a rest.
I mean, if push came to shove, I was going to drag him outside and use Call Lightning, so.
You drag him into the hot spring and then do cold lightning.
I can-
Shocking it was!
I cannot believe that you rolled a natural 1 on your death save. That is
Oh my god.
that would have
I
been
can.
the funniest shit ever.
Dies of liver poisoning. After like a big fight and like the continent collapses, he dies of the most mundane thing.
You know, of everything that he's been through, if that would have actually killed him, I would have completely accepted it.
Fair enough. But as all of you begin to wake up, one of you seems to be sleeping longer than normal. A little bit more tired than you expected. And that one being you, Elka.
Yeah, I just had a really traumatic day, so
Yeah. As
That makes sense.
As you sleep, you begin having dreams of various events that have just happened. The one most vivid is seeing your dead brother. You do have an odd moment of clarity within your dream of seeing his dead body, realizing, why am I thinking of him? And it does, there's an odd thought process that goes into thinking of everything that you've been through and seeing the reality of seeing your dead brother. And it brings you into a bit of it's not a nightmare, just a very vivid dream. And as you begin dreaming about him, you see Celeste, you see your parents, you see grandfather. And then a dream begins of you in your room here at the estate. You can see your body. You can see your room as vivid as if you were awake. And then you hear a noise at the door. Not quite a knock, but a tap. Like a fingernail tapping on wood. And as you're dreaming and floating above your body and in your room, you see a figure step through the door. Wearing long, dark cloaked clothing. They're a shadow. You see them look at you curiously. Your body, not you. Not your dream conscious. And you see them kind of like sway their head back and forth as if they're examining just what exactly you are. And then you feel your hip start to get warmer and warmer and warmer. And you can feel where Calypso would normally be sheathed on your hip. You feel a sensation as if someone has cast heat metal on her. And it begins to burn, and you don't know why. Where would you keep Calypso and your other swords in the room as you sleep?
Probably nearby.
Like
But
within
not-
arm's reach?
Yeah.
Okay, so like leaning against a desk or something?
Yeah.
Okay. You look to where Calypso would be in the room in her sheath, and she's not there in this dream. You blink your eyes, and the shadowy figure is now no longer at the door, but standing above you. Standing above your body, looking down at you.
Creep.
And in their hand, you see Calypso. Unsheathed. He smiles, and you see a bright white, devilish smile creep across his face. Would you like to try to get a better look at who this shadowy figure is?
Sure.
I'll make a perception check.
Where did my dice just go? There it is. Uh, 21.
21. You begin to look closer and closer, and just trying to focus on any detail you can on this figure's face. And as you begin to really peer into who this is, you try to move, because you're floating in a consciousness, in a conscious space here above your body, but you can't. And you see him holding Calypso. And as you look closer and closer, you see a shred of long black hair peeking out from the cloak. You see diamond pearlescent white skin peeking from the hood. You see red eyes peeking out from the cloak. And as you look closer, he turns his head at you, your dream world consciousness here floating. And he smiles, and as he smiles, you just happen to see the sharpest little fangs poking out from his hood. And as you have a realization of who you might be looking at, you wake up.
I don't like that.
Go ahead and I'm gonna say, let's go with a survival check as you wake up.
Okay. Nat 20, baby.
Very nice. You feel the movement of your limbs begin to come back to you, and you do have full free movement. You look around, and Calypso and your other blades are leaning where you left them. You look around the room, and it is as accurate as you remember it from your dream. As you peer around and kind of take notice of yourself and your mind and your body, you do notice that your surroundings are slightly off. The door is ajar. Your mind is a little fuzzy. And as you look around, you notice finally on your right arm, the tiniest little golden scale starts to peek out of your fur again.
Dang it.
And
I'm gonna go grab for Calypso.
as you go to grab Calypso, you see your scale start to slowly recede back. As it's receding, you hear Calypso yell, "Wait!" And as she says, "Wait," 2 more scales pop up on your arm. And another one. And another one. And Calypso just, like, as you grab hold of her, she says, "I don't know what happened. You're not attuned to me anymore."
What?
And as she says that, in your head, you hear, "Be a good little girl and accept your fate as a dragon. This is your warning." And when you hear that, you also hear Calypso trying to override. So, "Reattune to me, quickly, before it takes over."
I will immediately try and reattune.
You are able to. It takes 10 minutes. You sit there, and as you begin to attune, you do see your scales start to pop up more, replacing your fur, and you do see your hands start to turn more into a reptilian-like feature. And then once you attune, you just see it slowly start to shed away back to what it was. And Calypso just says, "Oh, that's good. What was that?"
I was hoping you would know.
You took me off your hip like you normally do at night, and when I was awakened, I was being held by someone. And then all of a sudden my connection was broken. It was dark. I don't know what happened. Did he... Did my connection get forcefully broken? That can happen?
I don't like this.
Neither do I. Should we tell the... You should tell the others. They may... Who was that?
I don't know.
With your survival check, as you begin to reattune, you feel just the slightest abnormalities on Calypso. You do notice a brief, with a little bit of magic training that you've been given because of your uncle, you do notice a tinge of arcane energy coming off of Calypso that is not hers or yours. With your survival check, you would... Go ahead.
I'm just thinking, like, who... Like, I was thinking about if anyone else would be able to, like, feel that same energy and maybe, like, know who that might be or something.
Yeah. That's a question you can ask me in person, bud.
Okay, based on my location to this, do I notice anything? Feel anything?
Make a perception check.
Plan on another one. Where the fuck is perception at? There we go. I actually have a pretty good perception.
18. You were fast asleep when all of this would have transpired. And you do slightly hear Elka mumbling to herself in her room, but you know that she can sometimes talk to her sword, and she has done it in front of you guys before. So you think maybe she's talking to her sword, or maybe she's talking to someone else, but you do hear the bit of chatter coming out from the rest of the house as well with that 18. So nothing you can really discern while you were asleep, though.
There.
But anyways, with your survival check, you would know that is a arcane energy that you have felt before, but you can't quite pinpoint, even with a natural 20 right now, with where you felt it before, but it feels familiar and it feels hostile.
Super.
Calypso kind of like, you hear her take swords can't breathe, but you hear her take a deep breath and exhale.
Are you okay?
Yeah, that was weird. It's really weird. I don't like that. Like, at all.
Yeah. You're telling me.
Are you okay?
I think so.
Okay. She kind of stops talking. Dang, I wish Squirtle was here because Aragon would have noticed something. He's currently a dragon loaf in the middle of the courtyard. Okay, so the morning continues with information at hand. Did you want to approach anybody regarding this, or?
I would probably first ask Zane.
Okay.
And then if Elkus is anywhere.
Elkus isn't in the house right now, but Zane is here. And both Ophelia and Alan are in the house as well. But okay. Yep. So you see Zane. Would you be making breakfast with Weaver in the morning?
Not today.
Not
I'm
today?
overly tired from the happenings of the last couple days.
Okay.
So I'll probably just be... I do like an early morning hot springs thing.
Okay.
Well,
So
Elka is going to quickly find you, Zane.
The real question is, does Zane go to the hot spring butt-ass naked, or does he do it with a towel? That's the
I'd
real
say
question.
have a towel out there with him.
Right, but he's in the nude in the middle of the
Yes.
yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, you walk up and you find a naked Zane in the middle of the hot spring.
Well,
Okay, what are you doing?
I need some help. I had a dream, and when I woke up, I was no longer attuned to my weapon. And there was like an energy. I could feel it, and I need help.
Okay.
And you're the person that I thought of first. But I mean, I can wait
No,
till
give
you're
me-
done.
Just head into the room there quick. I'll be in there in just a minute.
Just gonna like the whole time she's just like not looking at you. She's got a hand like covering you, like covering her from seeing you. Like she's trying very hard not to see everything.
This would actually be, for the record, this is probably the first time anybody in the party's seen Zane without like full attire on. Like no armor, nothing.
You learn the most about people in the nude. Just saying.
Lucky me.
Okay, so you go into the other room. Insane. I assume you wrap your towel around yourself and make yourself relatively presentable.
Yeah, I'll throw on just enough pants and shit to be okay with it,
Okay.
and then walk in. What sort of energy? And how do you detune from something without holding it? I'm quite curious.
There was a figure cloaked in my dream, and it felt like he took her. He had long black hair and I'm sorry, I don't know much else. It freaked her out, it freaked me out.
Okay. I can help, but I don't know if the markets are operating today. I require a few things to figure this out. And I don't know if Weaver has them either.
My uncle may also have
I
my
just
entire
need
household.
I need one owl feather and a pearl worth at least 100 gold.
Ah, where's Archer?
Valid question. I'd say by about breakfast you would hear a familiar voice echoing through the hallway. Two familiar voices, and they're
All right. Elka is just gonna scream, "Uncles, we need you!" down the hallway, which is quite normal for her when she is here living with.
grabbing chickens. Archer. Yeah. Archer and Elka's walk in there. They're like, "Oh, hey everyone, how's everyone doing?" As Elka just screams through the hallway, you hear like if you could hear eyes roll. Those two used to her antics. Well, I guess we're being summoned. As they walk down the hallway towards.
And as soon as they walk in, I'm going to pluck a feather from Archer's back.
Archer's like, hey, what's going on? Ow!
As I'm still standing there shirtless with like just pants on.
We needed this.
Archer looks at he looks at you, Elka, and then looks at you, Zane, and goes, "What? Why? Huh?
This is not what you think it is.
Oh,
Do you have a pearl worth at least 100 gold?
that's a very odd and very specific question. Elkis, do you? Let me look." As he like shuffles through his spell components. Does he actually?
I don't think we played with components when we were doing the school, so
Well,
No, we didn't.
I did I did like write that a little bit.
okay.
Yeah, let me look.
While Elkis is looking, I'm gonna give them a quick rundown of like my dream and stuff and everything.
Okay. Roll some history checks for him. Archer's like, hey. Oh, okay. Hi, Thaddeus, as he walks by. Just randomly decides to waltz by. Hey,
Thaddeus 1000% would stop to gawk at naked Zane.
It is something that like none of the party has really seen. I'm gonna punch you if you get that close to me. And don't forget, my gauntlets don't come off. So.
in fact, Zane, you'll hear one of the Uzoth, the more chatty one, go. You should punch him in the face. We don't like elves anyway, so that would have
Whoa. He is a friend. Sometimes.
Racist.
Gauntlets are not.
They're-
I'm surprised.
They are devils, to be fair. Anyways, so
I expected a gauntlet down there.
El God damn it. Elkis will shuffle through his bag of holding. Actually, I do have a pearl worth 100 gold. Well, I assume it's because of the stream.
Yes.
What is...
If he's holding it, I will just grab it. Like the niece that I am.
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
gonna grab it from Elka and then I'll cast Identify. Just see if I can figure out what the hell was on her sword.
Okay. So as you cast Identify, you do have to hold the sword. We're gonna see
This
if
is gonna be fun.
we're gonna see if Calypso and Uzoth like each other. I'm gonna need both of you to roll a d20.
Oh boy.
I rolled a 12.
I rolled a 17.
Okay. I rolled an 11 and a 10. So if I didn't beat it, then they would allow it. Okay. So basically just release that. All right. So Zane, you do grab onto Calypso, and Elka, in your mind, you hear, "Ew, why is he touching me?"
Sorry. It's just for a moment.
Okay. I trust you. I don't like it. And you hear Zane in your head. You hear the less chatty version of Uzoth saying, "Oh, a fairy. Don't really get to mess with these every once in a while. Are you gonna break it?"
No.
Oh.
We're figuring out what happened to it.
Oh well. You know, maybe just a little scratch. You know, we didn't really get along with them. You know.
I will drown you back when we get outside again.
Okay, I'll shut up. You go to cast Identify. You gain insight. Actually, this is one of the few times that I will allow this. You gain insight into the Starblade Calypso. I need to go grab the link to her page. Okay, I'll go ahead and send that to you. So that is, you immediately gain insight as to what she is, what her abilities are. Basically, you gain access to the item card. That being said, as you go to cast Identify, you also notice if there's any lingering curses or energies that may be harmful that are attached to the blade. As you dig into it, you immediately notice an energy that is all too familiar to you using Identify. This is the arcane energy of Torben von Aurelius.
Well, Elka, bad news.
Great.
Our friendly neighborhood vampire has done and touched your sword.
Oh.
And Archer
Even
kind
though he wasn't here? Was he here?
I don't know.
Elkis will kind of chime in. Vampires have odd powers. They can teleport at will sometimes, and he's a true vampire. He could easily plane shift or astral projection.
Do I have any like knowledge of vampire lore?
Make a history check.
23.
You would know that true vampires are the only vampires that have the ability to walk out into the sun.
Are they allowed to enter without being invited?
Yes, they're the only type of vampire that can enter into dreams, remotely charm individuals, enter into establishments without being invited. True vampires are, by every stretch of the imagination, rare, and you personally only know of two. You know of Torben von Aurelius and Queen Valentine of Valencia.
Sweet.
Torben, to this point, has never gone out of his way, just thinking back, he's never gone out of his way to directly interact with all of you in that direct of a fashion. However, he has, in the past, just from encounters that Thaddeus has shared with you, as well as encounters that Vivra has been able to interpret, he does have the ability to enter dreams. And he has done it on multiple occasions to Thaddeus. Alcus kind of looks... You described long black hair and pale skin, and I immediately thought it'd be him, but to what end? Why is he here? Why did he... What he said something about follow your destiny into becoming a dragon? What was that about? Why would he care?
I don't know. But you know about the curse, right? The dragon scales?
I'm aware of it, and I'm lucky enough to have not been afflicted with it.
Haven and I have both been afflicted, but Calypso negates the power. She absorbs magic, which is why a magic user cannot wield her.
Yes, and I've done my research on Calypso there, and Zane, I would actually highly recommend giving her back now that you've...
I would have already. As soon as I learned it, I would have been like...
Unfortunately, there's not much research done into the curse that our family has, and very, very few are afflicted with it. It's only inflicted by generally two siblings that are either within a year apart of birth or twins. And those... The last member of our family inflicted with it is your grandfather, but he was able to nullify the curse by dying and fighting his way out of the hells to be reborn.
Wonderful.
That's the only way he could remove the curse, unfortunately, and for I can see that your scales aren't on your arms, so I guess Calypso is doing the trick. How about your brother? Is he... has...
You don't know.
Don't know what?
It's early enough in the day. Beep should be resurrecting him at this point.
Oh, the fool went off and died.
At this point,
As
Weaver comes in with a
Celeste
very
and him.
flowery apron on, and goes, "Breakfast is ready."
Oh, Weaver.
I'm just gonna look over at Weaver and just be like, "Got it."
Thanks, bro.
Very well.
Did this one interrupt something?
It's fine.
Oh, you know, just
Most-
that of the just that of the vampire kind, yes.
Hey, does Weaver's apron say "kiss the lizard"?
I
I don't know. I found it here, so.
know
I'm
that.
gonna think about what it would say in a bunny household.
Kiss the Fae.
We could just
It
say
prob-
it says "kiss the chef."
I really want it to say "bless this mess."
You know what? You know what? I'm for it. We're gonna do that.
Yep.
Yep. It says "bless this
Amazing.
mess," but in
In Sylvan.
Sylvan, yeah.
The
Oh,
question
yeah.
is
I have no
are you
idea.
wearing more than just the apron?
I mean, I'm wearing my normal stuff.
Oh,
He's just
come
wearing a
on.
turban.
Just a turban.
Turban and an apron that says
Turban and
"bless
apron.
this mess" in Sylvan. You can't
Yeah,
read
that's
Sylvan,
perfect.
can you?
Nope.
That makes it even better.
I
One
have
of
no
the
idea.
one of the younger rabbits probably told him it just says like "I'm the cook," because they realize
Sure.
he takes things just super literally and wouldn't
Yeah.
understand or like wouldn't
Yeah.
think they're lying.
That's probably accurate.
Yeah.
Jesus. Corrigan kiss the foot to be lucky. Rabbit's foot.
Ew, no. We don't do rabbit's feet. We keep our lucky rabbit's feet on us. That
But-
is rude, sir.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt, but is there any way to get this posted or for an hour shipment? This letter?
Oh, you're talking to Archer? Yeah, sorry, I'm Did I tell you guys? I'm the postmaster of Arune.
Of all of Arune.
All of Arune, he is the postmaster.
Zane's
I-
gonna like keel over, dying of laughter. Male boy.
It was
I used your quill. Could you please send this post haste?
Is there a reason for this, Uncle?
Because Elkis is really into the mailman.
No, he's not. Shut up. Get up. Go away, Zane. Thank you
I'm
for your
gonna
help.
walk
I
back
appreciate it. But
outside.
leave us alone.
So
I'm just gonna like.
when Feyborn are married, when
Punch Thaddeus.
go for it.
He came in, so
Roll an attack roll.
No, I just popped my head in and I'm gone.
Oh, he's going for the face punch then.
yeah, that's a 30.
I'm allowing it. 30 hits. Go to roll for damage.
Let's do this.
2 death saves in one day.
Just fucking drops you. One punch man's your ass.
I was nice. I wasn't trying to hurt you when I smacked you.
Oh, Zane has quit pulling his punches. I don't know if you've noticed that. Every time he punches somebody, he just fucking unloads.
Elka is way too kind for that.
Alright, so he takes a total of 26 points of damage.
Just fucking
Under fire
unload.
necrotic. Just
You're laughing way too much.
I'm gonna use my gonna take half
That
of
is
that. I'm gonna go
1,000%
Grow
personal.
up.
Not a deck save, brother.
Yeah,
You think all of that?
I'll take the full damage. Same. Grow up.
You trying to peep on me when I'm gonna get nude.
My God.
I'm
I
not
have
some
other
sort of
things-
cheap hussy that you could get anywhere else, Thaddeus.
Okay, now your ego is out of check. You're not something that I would be interested in. My true love is the person I've been searching for.
Elka's gonna roll her
Keep it
eyes.
that way.
Can we get back to why my uncle is the postmaster?
I'm gonna slam the door shut.
I don't know
Oh.
why he's the postmaster, but could you please deliver this for me?
Yeah, that's fine. As he snaps his fingers and the letter kind of poofs out of thin air.
Elka, I'm glad you were able to get your sword under control. I hate it when mine is not in control. Now, I'm hungry.
Were you listening to
Excellent.
our conversation?
And I'll walk away.
That this
I
was
heard bits
private.
and pieces, and that's all. It's none of my business. I still
Yeah,
love
it's
you
not.
as you were a sister. That's it.
I don't love you as a brother. I'm very sorry.
That's okay. I can deal with that. Just like my father.
Okay.
Archer just says
This is
that.
physically hurting her.
Archer just like looks at him. That guy's something, huh? Anyways, you asked me about me being the postmaster. Yeah, so at any time to Fae that are of the Burning Hearts, or really any other any members of leadership in Arune, you're granted a title, and the last postmaster got eaten by a dragon, so here I am. I'm fast. That's why they picked me.
Okay.
And Alcus just goes, and I'm head of arcane research, and we're both emissaries.
That makes sense.
Anyways, I
I'm too
agree.
tired for this.
I agree. Breakfast? We wrote? Breakfast?
Oh, I already walked off.
Oh, okay.
I walked off when Thaddeus left.
Gotcha. Alright, I guess let's go to the kitchen then. Yeah, Ori would have wandered.
You fat lump. Oh, you're gone.
Yeah, Ori would have already wandered into the kitchen. Definitely. And Aiko's out, hanging out with his dragon. Archer,
He's in my chair.
fight him for it. You'll lose. Archer kind of looks at you. I don't know what as you walk and talk. I don't know what Torben wants, why he's consistently messing with you guys. I'm guessing it's because you inadvertently started to mess with whatever he has going on. Either way, that's kind of fucked up. I don't know why he'd do that to you. Next time I see him, I'll be sure to stab him a bunch.
Wait. Why are we talking of Torben?
Because he came to me in my dream. I thought you said you listened to my conversation, to our conversation.
No, I was writing my father. How is Torben in this? I was actually writing about Torben.
Okay. Well, he came to me in a dream,
That bitch.
and he unattuned me to Calypso.
He touched your Calypso. His
I mean, I
hands
wouldn't
have
say
touched
she's mine,
way too many things that others. That bastard must die. If it is the last thing I do before I
She's-
see my god, I will.
Elka's just nodding and looking at Thaddeus like, okay.
Alan walks in. Hey, how's everyone doing?
Super.
Oh,
I was good.
that's more
but
hostility.
now I'm
That's
pissed.
more hostility than I wanted. Are we gonna revive the dead
I'm
guy
gonna-
or?
I'm gonna go. Oh, I was gonna go find Celeste, but if we're reviving my brother, then I guess I should stay for that. Actually, let me go get Celeste. I'm sure she would like to be here for that.
I'm serving
before
breakfast
you
around the
walk
body.
And Alan's like, so we're gonna revive the dead guy first before we sit down for some nice eggs and bacon, or we're just gonna,
Elka,
or is he just gonna
I'm
be
just
part of the
leaving.
decoration?
Elka has just turned around and left this fucking room.
Druids, man.
give me some bacon and then let's go fucking kill Torben.
Oh, you want to fight
Very well.
you want to fight the bitch? Okay, I mean I can make that happen. Alan looks at you. We'll wait until his fiance gets in here. As you kind of knock on the door, Celeste is awake, definitely still weak, and she looks at you. Oh, hey, dear.
They're eating, but also I think they're about to revive Pavan, and I figured you would want to be there.
She looks at you. Something's troubling you.
It's fine.
Make a deception check.
It's no concern.
Make a deception check.
26.
She quite possibly might have one of the highest insights I've ever created for an NPC, so we'll see. Yeah. That's a 38.
Jesus Christ.
She rolled really high, to be fair, but...
I did too. I rolled a 19.
So did she. She's plus 19 for insight. She looks at you. Which I guess she would be rolling with disadvantage because of the exhaustion. So we'll see. I rolled another 19. She looks at you. It's not alright. You don't look alright, dear, but that's fine. Talk to me about it when you like. They're reviving Heaven, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in the dining room.
She'll walk over and she'll grab your hand and squeeze it, and Orphelia will kind of flip behind, not saying anything, not interrupting her attempt at sisterly bonding with you. And
Yes, sisters.
it's her attempt. But she does walk a lot slower than you. She's very clearly weak. But you do walk in, and Alan kind of looks behind. Oh, there she is. And Orphelia will float and be like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. As she sees the breakfast placed around Pavan.
Perhaps he will be hungry upon his arrival.
That's a word for it.
This one prepared a plate.
Yes, that's a word for it. Orphelia will flip her finger up in the air, and you'll see Pavan's body start to gently lift into the air. And I just bet it's better this way, I guess. And she will like with the pillow still behind his head, lay him down on the ground, and she'll look at Alan. Alan, come on. I don't know why I said Alan's name in his accent.
I'm gonna say anything.
I was just gonna leave it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyways, tell it's been a month since I DM'd. He'll walk over. All right, well, let's get this started. And he will begin to draw the formula, his own formula for a resurrection spell.
I was doing that.
Oh.
Yeah, I was doing that over here. Was I muted?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was already doing.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Sorry.
That's why Beep was next to him at the chair.
Oh, Beep, you're such a failure.
Wow.
Well,
I
plus
cast Power Word Kill.
So cast power word kill.
No, I can't. I wish I could.
I cast
that's
Mirror
the joke.
Reflection.
Anyways, so I mean, if you want to cast it, that's fine. It's just that, I mean, if that's something you would like to do.
Yeah, Beep basically, when Beep woke up in the morning, I had him get up from the chest and go over to his body that was in the chair.
Oh no, he was laid across the table.
Yeah, well, he was showing us in the chair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, Beep was already taking care of it.
Okay. So you go to cast. You go to cast Resurrection. It is a. If I remember correctly, Resurrection's like it's a process, right?
1 hour.
Yeah. So you
I
had,
can send you the whole thing if you want.
yeah, no, don't worry about it. So you began the preparations for it a good bit ago, but as she floats him over, you follow and continue focusing on it. And you clasp the diamonds and explain how a bard's resurrection would look.
Yeah, what kind of music are you singing?
What? I'm trying to
In
think.
the arms of...
I know exactly what he'd do. I know. No. He's not doing it in the arms of the angel. I'll tell you that much. Zach would probably know what song I'm going to reference.
God damn it.
So Beep is focused fully on his kazoo.
God damn it. I know where
And
this
he
is
goes,
going. God damn it. I do read that. Yeah, okay.
And you get the gist.
So a very harsh, very well played
Thank you.
kazoo sound.
I try for the kazoo, even though I haven't really used it in about probably 6 months.
Yeah. Begins echoing through the chamber. And as the arcane energy takes hold and uses the diamonds as a conduit, I'm going to go ahead and ask Mousy, roll a d20, and don't say it out loud. I would like you to DM me the results. Okay. Upon one's first resurrection, the arcane energy that's needed and used for the spell is powerful, therefore it does lower the requirements for a successful resurrection. The DC for a successful resurrection is 5 for their first. With using, this will determine actually a lot. Austin, what is Beep's persuasion plus? Like, what's the modifier?
Oh, it's high.
Okay.
15.
15. You're fine. As you call out to the spirit with your kazoo playing of Pavin, and with a 2 on the d20, one off from natural 1, which would have been an automatic failure. you are able to will the spirit of Pavin that's been relatively floating in limbo, actually, for the last day or so. And you do see it, only you, with your eye. You see a orb of bright purple and gold hued light start to slowly drift and form into a translucent visage of Pavin, and you see it slowly start to lay down into his body with your... Is it your left eye that's covered?
I believe so.
So with your left eye, with your eye that was affected by the quarter worm, you were able to
Oh, wait,
see...
no, sorry. Hold on.
I think it's your left eye.
Hold on. It's my right eye, actually.
Is it? Okay.
Left when you're facing. Right
Oh,
when it's
gotcha.
effective.
So, right eye. You see his spirit lay down back into his body. But something's different. You've seen people be resurrected before, and you've witnessed, maybe not into this much detail, because you were the one that revived Celeste, so I forgot to add this detail because it was at the end of the session last time. You have seen this once before, but it's different than when Celeste was revived. You do see a noxious, like, red energy floating around his body as it attempts to make contact and connection, his soul to his body. But with your resurrection, you break through the energy, and the red energy shatters as his soul is laid back down into his mortal vessel. And
Can I
Pavin...
perform any checks to figure out exactly what that is?
I'll go with an Arcana check. 12. You've seen curse energy before. This is very reminiscent of it, but you don't know what kind of curse it was.
Okay.
But either way, you see his body, you see his soul enter his body, his eyes begin to open, and Pavin Burning Heart is alive again. Immediately, Celeste walks over and kind of stumbles and falls to her knees next to her fiance, and kind of like immediately grabs his hand.
Thought they got married.
Oh, did they get married? No, I thought they were still fiancé. Or did I write down that they got married and I completely forgot I said that?
Because I think you said it that they got married before the fight broke out, but it was really like they like eloped basically. That's what I remember. I could be wrong.
Hold on.
Because
hold
also,
on.
didn't
Sorry,
she say like, "Where's my
you.
husband"?
Yeah, I remember the same.
You know what? It's been 5 weeks since I've written this down. Let me see. Oh, yeah, okay. I do. That is a thing that I wrote down in the Burning Heart doc that I have. Okay, yeah, they are married. That's right. Sorry. They had a kid too. What the fuck am I thinking?
Oh yeah, they have
I mean, you
kids.
can have a kid without being married.
Yeah, but
Not in the Burning Heart household.
not in the Burning Heart household. Very as traditional can get. Anyways, so yeah, she leans down next to her husband. My bad. My brain was not functioning as it should.
By the way, I'm gonna have Beep. The resurrection's fully done now, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna have Beep give him a little bit of space.
Okay.
He's gonna go. I'm back on his chest.
Okay. Orphelia will also float away a little bit.
Elka's gonna call him right up on there and be like, "You son of a bitch."
Hey, Elka. I got a little reckless there. It's my bad.
You're not allowed to die first.
Isn't that the job of the older brother to die before his younger sister?
No. You don't get to die first. Or at all.
You? Wait, what? Sorry. Headache. Hey, dear. As he grabs her hand and notices how weak her hand is, and he realizes actually how weak his grip is compared to normal. What happened? And he'll look over to you, Elka. What? Can you tell me what transpired?
Everything. There was the attack. We were trying to fight Leon, the prince, and then the whale thing. I forget what it's called.
Kintari, but
the Kintari started to fall. And then when we get back here, after we stop it from falling, you're dead. So why don't you tell me what happened?
he's going to attempt to recollect what happened. That's a natural 20. Hell yeah. Let's go, dice. And he'll kind of squint. I remember catching Celeste as the ground left their feet. The big blue guy, the dragon, I saw him in the air. And immediately thought to myself, I hope my sister's okay. And then I saw a child flying through the air. And I had to catch him, and I did. Where's the kid? Did you see a kid?
I didn't see
Near
any
us?
children.
And you'll see an immediate like look of like intense regret for a second. And kind of shake it up. I don't know. I tried to catch him, and I thought I did. And then everything kind of went blank. The child, he was an elven child. Black hair and kind of... He's young. He was maybe the equivalent of like an 8 or 9-year-old human. I don't know how old in elf years they are at that age, but he was young, really young. And then everything just kind of went blank. And he'll look over to
Child? You saved
Black
his
hair?
life. I watched it before I passed out. Know that you did well.
You're lying to him?
Yes.
Roll a deception check.
Stop it, baby. Get down. Hold on, sorry. I have a cat, like, running in front of me.
Yeah, you're good.
Deception, normal or with
Just
advantage?
just normal deception check. 18. Let me see what he rolls. He has okay.
I'm gonna
so-
roll an insight.
Yeah, go for it. Oof.
Okay, well, I have 15, so I guess I believe you. Even though I don't believe you. Because you were with us.
Pavin will look at you. And so Celeste will look. Celeste will understand what you were trying to do. Trying to make him feel better. But you'll also kind of she looks confused as to why you would even try to bring that up right now, and Pavin looks at you. I appreciate you trying to make me feel better about the situation, but that child's probably long gone.
Now, I truly believe what I saw.
That's great.
And for you, that child will live and become a father. I may be a drunken person with bad intentions.
Alan.
You, Pavitt, represent something I could never be.
I appreciate that. And
Sober.
Straight.
put together.
I shall take my rest.
It's so easy to fucking roast Thaddeus. It's great. Alan will, as you go to walk away, Alan will grab you. We'll grab you underneath your arms and lift you up and place you back down in the seat and say, we're eating breakfast. None of that. Don't go wandering off by yourself again." And he will.
Why do you think I'm over here watching the door to the wine?
That's fair. Pavin will look up. Everything went blank after I caught the child. What, Celeste? Did you? And she will. I also died and was brought back that last night. You've been dead for about 24 hours. What I saw was you helping that. I didn't realize it was a child, but you helping that boy. And then I watched you just die. You slumped over, unconscious. And then everything went blank for me immediately after as well. At this point, Zane, you do walk in. You see Pavin is awake. Definitely weak. And actually, Alan will kind of like tap his staff on the ground and immediately cast a... He's just going to go ahead and throw a full-on heal spell out at him. So, it'll be... I need to double check. I believe it's 70 hit points.
I think you are correct. Just looking at it like 5 minutes ago.
That's... yeah,
Yep.
70, yeah.
Pavin, if you could describe the child to me, I could go out and look for him.
Also, Zach,
You can go right ahead if you want to do that.
with what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just observing, yeah, you can definitely do that. Okay. One moment. Pavin will look at you, Elka. Like I said, he was an elven kid. Longer black hair. And you see him kind of close his eyes and really trying to think back in the brief second that he was able to catch and look at this child. Pale skin. He's well dressed. Seemed. I can't remember what. I think he was wearing a black shirt with like something like a dress shirt, maybe some sort of formal wear. I don't know. I can't remember that much, but what stood out to me, and you see him kind of like open his eyes and like look around the room, and he completely loses it. You see the look on his face. He has lost the thought of what he's trying to think of, and I'm sorry, I can't remember every detail, but black hair, pale skin, formally what, like just formally, and he'll look he'll see Zane, he'll see you walk in. Hey.
I'm gonna quickly stand up and grab Zane and pull Zane out of the room, so that I can talk to him.
Gladly follow.
Zane's just like, hey, how are you guys doing? We're going this way.
Hello, goodbye.
With your
how? Yeah. It's just DM it to me.
Okay. Are you just question? Is it from afar, or are you going to try to get a little closer to?
I will get close in that I will hand them each a plate of breakfast stuffs.
Okay. Okay.
Thane, I think Torben attacked my brother as well.
Well, shit.
But
That's not good.
he came to him as a child, and this isn't good at all.
No, it's not. We had to deal with him at some point. Might as well be the next thing we cross off our list. It's just a matter of where the hell he's hiding at these days.
We'll need to be more vigilant in the future and stay together. But if he's going after not just us, but our family, my family?
Yeah, it's not...
I'll walk out at this point and go,
Hello.
Elka, this one is concerned. There are fang marks on Pavin's neck.
Oh. Then I was correct in assuming that the child that he rescued was Torben.
That's...
Will he turn?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, he did die. He didn't come back to life.
But we
as a
returned him
vampire.
to the same body. When
That's a great question.
in the past, when we helped some random person, we needed to create a new body for them.
If I may interject, when I was resurrecting Pavin, I saw his soul entering into his body, and there was a red, cursed energy flowing around, but after I completed it, it simply disappeared, like it had been broken in some way, but I'm not entirely sure.
And I hope that this has saved him.
Hopefully.
We should inform them of our suspicions, just in case.
Absolutely.
You don't think it's better for them to be more recovered?
I think it's better for them to know beforehand without it getting out of hand.
Yes.
Besides, if they
And-
feel bad about a child potentially dying or something and it's just Torben, well, it eases their conscience.
Yes, that's
Who's
true.
that?
You can tell him. You were the one who resurrected him. And you're the one who saw his neck. So I'll look at Beep and Vibra.
Very well. And unless somebody stops me, I'm walking right back in.
Yeah, I am too.
I will quickly follow.
I'm actually going to man the front door just to make sure nobody else comes in.
Friend Pavin, this one has some potentially worrying news. This one knows that you are currently recovering, but we have reason to believe that it was Torben who you attempted to rescue.
And he'll kind of like look wide-eyed.
You have fang marks, and I'll kind of touch the general area, not
He'll-
necessarily hitting them, but
He'll reach back and Celeste, did you notice him? Dear, I told you what I remember. I'm sorry. Okay. And Alan would kind of look over. Well, I did cast gentle repose on both of their bodies. That prevents them from becoming undead.
That might have saved them. Because when I was resurrecting you, Pavin, I saw your soul go back into your body, and there was this red energy around you, which, from what I ascertained, is probably a curse. It disappeared after you re-entered. So I believe the curse has been broken.
Oh,
I believe that Torben should hopefully no longer be an active threat right now for us.
Pavin will nod at you and, can you do me a favor and help me to my feet?
Of course.
Well,
So
fine.
you feet help him.
There'll be one way to find out if I am a vampire. As you see Thaddeus invisibly wander behind him with your eye.
Thaddeus, what are you doing?
Cleansing the earth.
What?
I'm going to roll
We-
for an attack on Pavin.
What?
Okay,
Oh, what?
go for it.
Can I... Hold on.
No, do you have a way
No.
to interject with a reaction?
I have cutting words.
That could lower the amount of damage. You are invisible, and Pavin is in a weakened state. Yeah, I would say you do roll with. For him, you roll a bit.
I'm going to roll cutting words on him.
Okay. Well, cutting words is to lower the.
It's
hit.
basically a reverse Bardic Inspiration.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me think. Because you call them out, I will say that the element of sneak attack is gone because Pavin will kind of look around for you. Yeah. No, I would say roll with advantage. You are invisible. But I would say that you do not get sneak attack because.
well,
Mm,
by
come
definition,
on.
he does.
Yeah,
by
that's true.
definition, he
That's
does if
true.
he has advantage on the attack.
That's true. All right. Yeah, roll the hit with advantage. 28. What's your cutting words?
It's 1d10, so we'll see.
This matters. Oof.
Shit.
Oh,
All right, that hits.
Damn.
Okay, so it's 32. That hits. Pavin immediately gets struck. He goes, what the? Ah. And
I'm gonna immediately rush over and stab Thaddeus
Yeah.
in the guts.
Thaddeus is invisible. You would have seen the blood splatter, but he is invisible, so you would be rolling with disadvantage. That being said, go ahead.
no, I'm just trying to get in between where the blood splatter originated from, looking at the angle at which Pavin got hit. I'm trying to get between him and Thaddeus.
Also, I am going to move to here, and I'm literally just going to point at exactly where he is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
He's there.
I'm gonna go stabbing with both my weapons.
Okay, I think at this rate we roll for initiative. I'm dead serious.
Yep.
So let me bring that up. Hold on.
Everyone versus Thaddeus.
Yeah, I mean,
We should-
listen.
Everyone but Zane, because he's blissfully unaware where he's at right now.
Ooh, I'll take a nat 20 initiative roll for once and still go third in this clusterfuck.
Or he's gonna keep eating breakfast.
Ori ignoring
He's just
fighting.
He's just watching this. It's like bread and circus for him.
Yep, literally. Yeah,
Ori's hungry.
yeah. Or
Wait, I need a 50-50 roll on Ori, whether he goes against me or with me.
or
I could
Ori.
roll a.
Ori is eating
Wait,
breakfast.
actually, Ori can't see me, so
Ori is eating breakfast. That is what Ori is doing. I
To
will
be
not.
fair, I feel like Ori would be cognizant enough to realize that someone just got stabbed.
Yeah, there's blood.
no. Ori is eating breakfast. It's food.
Priorities.
Oh right,
Accurate.
I need to click on beep. Oh no, I did. Never mind.
I love you all, but fuck you. Oh,
Hey, I didn't choose this.
You're the one that made this fucking shit up, so
yes, yes, I did. Ooh, yeah. I always forget how high the initiative roll is for Archer. Poor Elkis, just casually still eating. She goes 16,
I
and
rolled a fucking nat 20, and I'm gonna go in the middle of the order.
I'm just gonna say that Elkis is used to the children fighting. So
By the way, was that damage that he did enough to down?
no, Pavan, no. Alan casted heal, so he got
Okay.
he was at 71. I will say, in the first day after being resurrection, their HP is halved. So,
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Alan needs a turn. And Alan is slow as shit. But, you know, that's still not bad. Okay. So, top of the order. Archer, not realizing what's happening, but sees the blood splatter, goes, "What the fuck, guys? Breakfast!"
Not my fault. He's the
We're
one
busy.
who's stabbing people.
Yeah, Archer's going to stand up, click his boots as a bonus action, and you're gonna see him go, "Choo," right here, and he'll look at you. Be, who are we fighting?
Him. You can't see him. He's invisible for you, but he's right there. I have true sight.
Archer.
opportunity.
No, he entered your.
Yeah.
You can get out of here, and also his boots prevent attack of opportunities.
And now you're fully surrounded.
And you're fully surrounded. He is going to go, guys, can we just, like, not try to kill each other in the morning? And he's going to reach out and make contact with you, Thaddeus, and he is going to cast Immobilize. Make a dexterity saving throw. Is it dex? Hold on. Sorry. Might not be dex. I'm wrong. It's a constitution saving throw. That is a fail. Even with the... I'll take your first roll. It wasn't with advantage or disadvantage. You are now immobilized, which means you are considered grappled and, immobilized. You feel your body stiffen up, and he's gonna look at you and go, "I can't see you, but you're ruining my breakfast. Everybody, there's been enough death. Fuck off." And so you cannot move. You cannot take reactions. how you cannot move. You cannot take reactions, and you cannot take actions or bonus actions. So your only action is to try to break free of it. This is Archer's highest level spell.
He used the highest level spell on him because he interrupted his breakfast.
He was pissed. Yeah.
I mean, that tracks.
And then he'll look at all of you. Knock him out if you have to. And that's Archer's turn.
I say we cut off his legs so we can't do it again.
Fuck you.
Do I get advantage on my rolls?
Yes, you do.
Because-
Yeah, you do. He's flanked, and he's immobilized.
Let me pull out my
Flanked,
other die.
immobilized, and very clearly in one spot.
Beep's still just pointing.
You literally just right there.
Yeah.
Now that he's immobilized, he's pointing even closer to him. He's like pointing directly at his like neck.
My rapier is like 1 inch from fucking his balls, but I can't move it forward.
Beep has the balls
All
and
right.
steals perk though. You get deflected.
I rolled a 29 to hit and a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh.
Yeah, like she just
Yeah.
wrapped me twice.
Yeah, yep, you're good. So it definitely hits.
So, do you have any weaknesses that I should know about?
I'm an alcoholic.
He's
Use
not
flame
wrong.
and I might blow up.
20
Remind him of his
damage.
ex. Remind him of his ex. Give him trauma.
Say
20
noetic and I'll have a flashover.
20 damage, and I'm going to use not second wind, action surge, and do it again.
Oof.
Fuck.
It's another 29 to hit, and that's another 20 to hit. Dirty 20. I literally rolled the same numbers.
Roll for damage.
All right, let's see. 23 more damage.
There you go. 23 more damage to you.
And actually, I get 4 more extra hits
Yeah, you all.
because
Yeah. So you get your extra attack. You get 2 extra attacks.
I get 2 extra attacks.
And offhand, so you get 3 extra.
Okay,
It's
so
4. It's 4 total with action surge. 4 extra total with action
Okay.
surge. Yeah. So go ahead and roll 2 more attacks.
That's a 19, dirty 19, and that's another 29.
Both hit.
Alright. I'm gonna re-roll. So once per turn, if I roll damage, I can re-roll the damage die and use either total. So I'm gonna re-roll for one of my weapons, not for both, because I rolled 4 damage, and I would like to roll more than 4 damage on that. On 3d6.
Jesus.
23 more damage. So that's a total of what, 66 damage?
66 damage in 1 turn. Yeah.
Okay.
You just tried to kill the brother of a fighter. Congratulations.
I have pierced you so many times in the gut that alcohol is now sanitizing the wounds from your stomach.
Aim for the liver. Ruin it more.
And you notice what smells like vodka coming from his belly.
Disgusting.
Okay.
But he's still standing.
Not for long. Completely surrounded.
And
Everyone's
he
against
looks at you, Elka, and he says, "This is not personal." This
Wait, can
is
you talk when you're
normal."
immobilized?
It sure feels personal. I wouldn't ever go after Noetic the way you're doing that, the way you're hurting my brother.
Your comment was heard.
Anyways,
Take an extra hit point for that.
anyway, fair enough. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
Okay. End of your turn. It's Orphelia's turn. Orphelia is going to. You will all feel a blast of psychic energy erupt off of her body as she floats up into the air, barely touching the ceiling. And she's going to quicken a spell, and cast Truth Seeing. And then for her action, because she can do this, she's going to look at all of you, and her voice is going to echo and boom out from her. You'll see her hair starting to like psychically like raise up as she's clearly angry, and she will cast Gesh on Thaddeus, which those of you though everyone calls it Gias.
Gaius.
It's pronounced Gesh. I looked it up. She is going.
I can't get any more gash.
Yes, that.
Yes.
She is going to say out loud. Stand down. To you, Thaddeus, and her magical command will be to stand down. You need to make a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, it's a fail. So you will feel your body. It's already immobilized, but you
Bro can't even stand.
Yeah.
You're telling to stand down.
Yeah, your body will go limp as it will kind of like you'll fall to your knees on the ground. And Archer will notice what's happening, so he will slowly start to remove the immobilization. And as you fall to your knees, your invisibility will drop because you were told to stand down and you were no longer being hostile. She will float over to you and say, "We are not to hurt each other. It doesn't matter what that damn vampire does to any of us. You are not to act out of turn. Understood?"
That damn vampire has ruined my entire fucking life. He has taken my love. He has taken my family. He has disrupted my father and disrupted the name of the Sterlings.
So that gives you the right to go after someone else's
Fuck
family?
off, you little bitch! Shut up!
No.
You take 5d10 psychic damage.
He has disrupted the House of Sterling, and he shall fucking pay. And anyone who stands in their way shall pay until I am dead.
You take 27 points of psychic damage as you burst out like that. And you get an intense. Not only in your brain is there an intense headache. Blood starts to pour from your nose, and the echoing of her command starts to echo through your head of stand down. And you can disobey it. However, every time that you do disobey it, you do take 5d10 psychic damage. So
It does say no more than once each day on the record.
I will not
What's that,
question
Jay?
any further. But so you know, Torben will die at the blade of my sword. And Thaddeus passes out.
Okay. Passes to the ground, into combat. Alan will look at everybody like,
What a waste of a fucking nat 20.
yeah.
Can we
Right.
still kill him?
No, no, no. Alan will tap his staff down and cast. Let's see what he casts actually. I actually didn't prepare any spells for him. Let's just see.
It's kind of funny though that out of all the characters, it's the rogue that's going crazy and the bard is the one trying to stop him. I feel like it should be kind of reversed.
Alan
The
will cast.
arrogant Barb.
Alan will cast Mass Cure Wounds at 9th level.
Damn.
Jeez.
And you'll see a green glow erupt around the chamber. He will immediately heal Pavin to full, which I believe, so it's 78 for one casting. So let me go ahead and roll that real quick. Uh, 32, not quite, so he'll dump another one in there to him. Oops, that was wrong. There we go. 32 plus 26 will get him to full health. And then he will dump two. He will heal Thaddeus back to full. As Thaddeus is passed out. And Thaddeus, I'm gonna say you do remain passed out given the psychic strain on your body.
Can I castrate him?
I won't let. I
No,
won't.
you should definitely let it.
It's not like he's gonna reproduce.
Pavin
true.
will
You
stand
will
up.
never be able to get a boner again.
Oh my god. Pavin will stand up and just. If that vampire has wreaked havoc on everybody's life, if I became one of his spawn, I'd expect all of you to end me. Are we clear?
Yes, but he attacked you without any proof of that, which is, you know.
You are not his
And-
spawn.
You don't know that
And
as
we will kill Torben before we kill you.
he says you don't know that as he starts wandering out, limping towards the front of the house.
I'm going with him. I'm going with him.
Yeah, where did Zane wander off to in all of this? He just stand right here.
He's just
I'm
standing there
guarding
still.
the front door.
Oh,
I'm going as well.
Okay.
Before I go though, I am just going to very accidentally kick. I'm gonna kick him
whoops.
as I pass by.
You're a dick.
Whoops, my bad. I mean, you stabbed him, so
Yeah, and now he's trying to escape. Call me
Oh,
the
yeah.
asshole.
He is.
Yeah, you are.
I know exactly what he's doing, both in character and out.
Pavin will put a hand on Zane as he walks past. I need to prove something.
Okay.
You're fine.
As he walks to the front door and swings it open.
And I'm going to prepare to cast. I guess Cone of Cold is my.
Just to flash freeze him.
Oh no. Well,
He's gonna freeze his pecker.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna. I'm looking to put him out of his misery if he does go up and.
I'm glad you caught on.
Yeah.
He will open the door and take a step out, and he will immediately shield his eyes from the sun, and then he'll look at his arm. I suppose I'm not a vampire. And Celeste will come, like, as fast as she can muster behind. She's like, "Oh, you idiot! Get your butt back in here. I needed to find out whether or not it was true."
I told you the curse was lifted.
Thaddeus
To the best
just
of our knowledge.
Thaddeus clearly is
A moron.
impatient. And you hear as all this commotion is happening, you do hear voices coming from the courtyard, talking to Aiko, who's been out here hanging out with Aragon. And you look up over you kind of look around the tree, and you do see the king, along with Sebastian Silver and Laura Barkhopper. And they're having a conversation with Aiko. You hear Aiko say, "Oh, well, everyone's inside eating breakfast, I guess. I was out here brushing my dragon, making sure his scales are good." And
Dragon.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
wow.
Dragon.
Wow.
Account?
Anyways, so King Dryas will walk up and kind of pat Aragon on the face, and, "Do you mind if we go in?" "Go right ahead. I'm sure they're all eating breakfast." Although I did just hear a bit of a noise as Aiko looks up and sees all of you outside. Huh. And
Hello.
the king will walk with these two in tow. I hope we didn't interrupt anything. But I
It
figured
wasn't you who interrupted anything.
I figured we'd stop in and check on everybody, and also potentially bring gifts, maybe, potentially.
Well, that would be lovely.
Good night, gifts.
Everyone's awake, aside from our dear trusted interloper. Come in.
King Dryas will look at Pavin. "It's good to see you back up and living again, Pavin." "Thank you, my lord. I just woke up." So they wander back in. King Dryas will notice the bite on his neck, but won't question things. Just passive perception is crazy.
If I notice that he notices, I will kind of do a whispered catch him up in 2 seconds type of thing.
Make an insight check.
But my insight is as relative to...
To be fair, did the king see Pavin outside in the sun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he should know.
Wow. Shockingly, the king does try to hide the fact that he noticed, but he rolled a natural 1. So you will notice him noticing.
This one noticed as well, but we have, to the best of our knowledge, everything is fine.
I trust your judgment. Vampire, huh?
Torvin.
I've heard the name. I don't necessarily take pride in hearing about the going on in the world below, but I have heard that name before.
He was here.
He was. I would much like to meet him. And then cast him to hell where
This
he
one would
belongs.
This one would like to turn him into meat, so...
We are of the same thought process. As he begins to walk past, you do notice floating 3 crates are floating behind are floating behind Allura. or Laura, sorry. And she goes, "Oh, well, excuse me, I gotta make a little room here. These are quite heavy, and we couldn't really carry them."
Yeah, I duck out of the way as best I can, and
Pavin will walk back into the room and look at Ophelia and Alan. I didn't burn in the sun, so I'm not a vampire. We also have guests. Oh. What kind of guests? As the king and two of his effectively generals walk in behind him. I didn't know if any of you would be able to do anything with these, but I did come to check in on you and potentially bring gifts to help aid in whatever your future endeavors are. Fortunately, I do believe, as he notices Thaddeus on the ground, knocked out, is he okay?
He's
I
fine.
wish he wasn't.
Well, he's one of the ones that I had in mind for one of these. I see I've interrupted breakfast. I do apologize.
not at all.
Not at all.
Don't worry.
Would you like to join us?
I've already eaten this morning, but I could go for a cup of tea if that'd be all right.
I grab a mug, fill it with water, and produce flame under it to heat it up as I'm walking over.
Laura will notice that and walk over, and clearly it's Sebastian. Sebastian's the one that's making these chests float, these 3 individual treasure chests. So she'll walk over and be like, "Oh, let me help you, dear," and she will take a kettle and one up you, and heat up water in the kettle. One cup at a time isn't gonna do it for this many people. Here we go. And she will help you put a tray of cups along with your already filled cup of water, soon to be brewed as tea for the king. And she'll bring it over, and everybody will kind of gather around the table. And the king, "Thank you for the tea. Could one of you wake up the elf? He should be a part of this."
Audit.
I don't like the symbols that are on his
He's been irradiated.
Jesus.
Oh, never mind. I unprepared create water.
Well, it's fine. There's
So
water.
I'll just dump a
There-
dump a bucket on him.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You should dump that hot
Hey!
water that you were brewing on him.
Yeah, dump that on him.
Oh damn, trying to burn my fucking balls off.
That was
And-
not the hot water. This is the hot water.
Thaddeus, we have guests. Watch your mouth.
Excuse me.
That's fine. Good to see all of you in high spirits, I guess. I noticed some of you, as he looks at you, Elka, already wielding weapons of great power. And I know some of you are not. However, I was hoping to show you these. As he nods over at Sebastian, Sebastian will make the 3 chests float and land on the table. As he looks at all of you. Orval,
Yes.
Vivra, and Thaddeus. Those 3 should work well. I think. Do me a favor, as the three chests are placed down.
My back. My Wi-Fi was acting funky on my phone for a second.
Oh yeah, you're good.
All right, cool. I missed the vast majority of that. Sorry.
Oh, he looks. Sebastian floated the three chests in front of you, Beat / Arbol, and Thaddeus, and places them down in front of you three. Do me a favor and open up those chests in front of you and touch, lay hands on what's inside. Gently.
Right.
I
Have Arval do it.
Okay.
Yep, I will jump on that bandwagon.
Thaddeus does the same.
You open the chest. For you, Arval, you find what looks to be a metallic. Best way to describe it is like a ornate metallic, like long needle. It's about an inch in diameter thick, and it's about 16 inches long or so, and it's a point on each end. And you notice just fine engravement and jewels embedded within it. You immediately feel a rush of arcane energy coming off of this item. For you, Weavra, you open up the chest and you notice what looks to be a wooden bracelet on the inside. A pretty lackluster at first look. It does have a dark red, almost like a dark orange gem placed at the very top of it, and it's made out of like a darker black wood, like a sort of like an ebony sort of look. And then for you, Thaddeus, you see two daggers. One much larger than the other, shaped in a curved crescent blade, going out, curving inwards towards your arm. And then the other one is a shorter version of that, except it's slightly straighter, and it looks like it can. It looks like there's a little bit of flex in the blade itself. The king will look at all three of you. These are what are to be considered as echoes. These came into my possession by chance, and no one in the kingdom has been able to wield these three artifacts. The only one who has been able to wield, as he looks at Lura. Yeah, I could mess with the one that you're working with, Weavra. That one's an interesting one, but I'd like you to try to pick it up if you could.
I will go ahead and reach down and try to pick it up.
As you pick it up, immediately you feel the wood is hot. Like the wood of the bracelet is hot. And as you kind of like look at it, you see the dark orange gem start to glow a fiery red, and then dim back down, and then glow again, and it'll start to pulse, almost like a heartbeat. And as you begin to really focus and look at this thing, you see it start to hover out of your hand and slip onto your right wrist. And as it does, where your cloak and normal clothing once was, you see the ornament of this black wooden armor start to literally like form on Weaver's body, and it looks like a piece of like plate mail, but it's wooden. And nestled in the center of this plate is that orange gem. You look it down at your wrist, and the bracelet is no longer there. And you are now enveloped in this armor, and it covers your torso, and it covers your torso, and it looks like it wants to start stretching down your legs and down onto your tail, but it's not quite there. And Laura looks at you. I figured you'd be able to handle that. That there's important armor.
Thank you.
That there's called the Armor of Iron Timber, otherwise known as Harmonia. It was created before the fracture. What I do know about it, it was created from a tree of life here in Arune. And the gem placed inside of it, well, has some sort of celestial body attached to it. We've yet to awaken it to the point where we know which one. We can only take guesses on it being some sort of flame deity, given how hot it burns. But it's armor meant for a druid, since we can't wear, anything metal or anything like that. Mm-hmm.
Yes, this one is in awe of this.
Well, it might get better, but I'm glad that. And she'll kind of look at the king. Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your show. It's perfectly fine. Arval, Beep, whichever one you prefer. In that chest lies the piercing needle. This is this weapon has been passed down from generation to generation within my family. And it tends to react to certain sound waves and frequencies. Given your station as a bard, I thought perhaps this might work well for you. Go ahead and pick it up if you would.
Alright. And Beep reaches down to grab it. He just kind of looks at the ornate parts of it. And he's like, reminds me of some of the royal gemstones that we used to have.
What is your preferred instrument?
The kazoo, actually.
That may work.
Game flute.
I would say try playing your kazoo while focusing on it.
Alright. So he's gonna pull out his kazoo, and he's just going to do like something very short. It's like
the needle will shoot out of your hand and start floating and looking and be animated, and it will kind of dance to the wave of your kazoo as it does it.
Wait a
Is this
minute.
just the magic arrow?
Is this the arrow from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Not quite,
Okay.
but that was the inspiration, yes.
Okay.
Um,
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
It starts to dance around as you play your kazoo. I see it likes your tone.
Good.
There's another
I
name
think I
for
can make good use of it.
There's another name for that weapon.
And what would that be?
It goes by the name the Piercing Needle or Geronimo.
Zach, can you spell it out for me in DM?
Yeah, Geronimo.
Okay. Oh, Geronimo. I did not hear you right then.
Yes.
All right.
Here, I got you. That's how it's spelled.
Yeah, I know how it's spelled. I know. I heard you wrong the first time. I thought you said something different.
And for Thaddeus, quite, yeah.
Geronimo.
I had fun making these.
Elka is gonna be glaring at Thaddeus from across the room. Very angry bunny.
Let's just say the king notices that.
Everyone's glaring at Thaddeus.
The king notices the
This is
hostility.
gonna be good.
Perhaps it might be a good idea for you to pick that up now. Thaddeus.
With all due respect, sir.
Pick it up, Thaddeus.
Oh, no problem picking it up because I understand the reality of what we're dealing with Tolbert. And I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay, so you pick up both daggers. As you pick up both daggers, immediately the longer one will curve into your skin and dig into your forearm.
Ah! Shit!
And
I like this one.
as it takes a sample of your blood, it will unstick magically, and the other one will immediately act as if it has also taken on your blood, but it hasn't stabbed you. Those are tricky little weapons. Once wielded by the champion of the Moon Queen, those are daggers that were created a long time ago. Those are known as the Moon Daggers, and some of them also see them as the Blood Daggers, but regardless, they are called the Moon Daggers, and their name collectively is Lunalis. Lunalis. They're tricky blades that tend to not like their wielders. However, seeing as it immediately attached to your arm, I do think they may be a proper fit. Unfortunately, all three of these items are still dormant, so in a slumbered state. Nobody here has ever managed to awaken them, and seeing as this group has managed to save our country on numerous occasions now, I figured this could only be fair. Oh, and he will point, and as he'll point at the table, and appearing on the table from thin air, you will see another chest. That is, we'll call it insurance for all of you. Anybody want to open up the chest?
Yeah, I'll have Arval go up and just open it.
Thaddeus is going to step back.
As you open it, it blows up. No, okay.
It's a mimic.
It's a mimic. This is the fairy country after all.
Ha ha ha!
What a funny joke.
No, inside of it, you do see a coin purse, quite a large sack of gold. For ease, it's 10,000 gold.
Chump change.
And also, sitting next to it is what looks to be a book, a grimoire of sorts. And then sitting atop the grimoire is another pouch, and within that pouch is roughly 2,000 gold worth of diamonds.
Okay. I'm going to immediately go for the diamonds, and because me and Vivra are the ones who usually use spells related to that, I'm going to split it between us.
Okay. Well, that should do for rewards and whatnot. All right. I think that should do it. And then immediately his eyes kind of glance towards the door. I did not realize we had another guest here. And you will hear a shuffling behind the door as the door slowly opens.
Adios, ghost. Stealth.
Swear to God, if it's Torben.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm I'm like 2 nanoseconds from jumping on the table and throwing something at the door. Something being a spell of some sort.
As the door swings open, no one is there.
I jump up on the table
Um,
and I get ready to throw
with True
something.
Sight, can I tell if there actually is someone there?
there's no one there.
Okay.
With your true sight, Dryas goes, thought for sure I heard something. And then standing as he says that, you hear you are all such blind fools. And standing in the corner behind Ori, leaning against the wall, smug as a bug, looks upon all of you and reaches his hand out. And as he reaches his hand out, you see Thaddeus, your daggers start to he tries to rip the daggers out of your hand remotely. And as you turn your head in shock, standing in the corner of the room is, in fact, Torben von Aurelius. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh,
Some bitch.
I'm gonna cast
He's
Fireball.
cornered himself.
I don't care how
Yeah,
small the
right.
room is. I cast Fireball.
Nice. But yeah, anyways,
Hey,
I've been...
guys, we can throw him in the furnace.
True. Anyways, I'll let you guys talk about that. Thank you for playing. We will hopefully be back next week. And so you guys could potentially kill Torben. Maybe, sort of, probably not.
Probably not.
we will kill him or die trying.
Anyways, thanks for playing. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right. I've been waiting to do that for like a month. Jackson, are you okay, buddy? He needs to go outside. That's what this is about. Luckily, we're ending right on time. So, or pretty much on time. So, anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. If you're watching this on Wednesday on YouTube, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel and come over here on Twitch and follow us. We're very, very close to becoming affiliates. We need to stream more to do that, but that's fine. Thank you for being here. Corgan, as always, I know you're hanging out here in Larkin. It felt fun to DM again. It's been, like I said, 4 weeks since I've DM'd, so hopefully we'll be back to normal schedule, and hopefully we'll be able to get past the Arune arc by the end of next session. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll catch you guys next week, hopefully. Love every single one of you. Peace out.